quick Raw review here. So to start off Raw, we had Punk coming out to cut a promo. He ended up getting interrupted by Triple H. They went back and forth for a bit, saying that something needs to be done about the championship and having two champions. Triple H said that he plans on doing something about it, and he plans on doing that tonight, and that the only reason he brought back Punk was it was a good business decision. Same reason why he brought back JR and Morrison. They both went back and forth about how they each have a huge ego and everything like that. Punk says Vince let guys like Batista, Jericho, and Lesnar go, and Triple H couldn't afford to let him go, which really he's kind of speaking the truth there. Without Punk around right now, there wouldn't really be too much. But anyways, they kind of kept going back and forth and said WWE needs a platform. And Punk says that could be half true, but he is 100% the W champ. He says Triple H says both he and Cena are the champ, and he'll address that later and starts leaving. Punk stops him. They go back and forth about egos and everything more. And then as Punk walks away, he drops the mic and says pipe bomb. And then it was a pretty good promo by the two of them. Next up, we had a kind of a pointless number one contenders Diva Battle Royale. The winner was Phoenix, so I'm sure she's probably going to just beat up on Kelly for the next couple weeks and then probably beat her at SummerSlam. Don't really care about that match too much, so Beth Phoenix won that. Then we had Miz and Truth talking in the locker room, doing their typical promos. Then next up we had Truth and Miz versus Morrison and Mysterio. It was a pretty good match. I guess as good as you can expect from those four. As Mysterio and Miz are really the only two guys, the only two guys in that match that have been doing anything recently. As Morrison just came back from injury, so he still can't really do too much. But anyways, decent match. Truth and Miz ended up winning after Miz hit the Skull Crusher finale. More of Triple H from the back with Josh Matthews talking about Punk's comments, and been hearing it for a while and everything like that. Then we had Ziggler and Guerrero come out to cut a promo saying that it's controversy having two champs, and he's proven himself to be better than everybody else. Typical Ziggler and Guerrero promo. Then Riley came out and interrupted, so it looks like we might be having could end up having a Riley versus Ziggler U.S. title match at SummerSlam. Who knows? They didn't really do anything with that yet. Next up, we had Otunga McGillicuddy versus Santino and Ryder. Otunga and McGillicuddy won. Not the best match ever, but hey, at least Ryder's getting some TV time now. It was probably like a 3-minute match or something. And we had Josh Matthews interviewing Punk, giving his thoughts on Triple H's decisions later. Then we had Del Rio versus Evan Bourne. Del Rio won with a cross armbar. Bourne tapped. Del Rio wouldn't let go. Then we had Kingston running it to make the save. After that was Triple H came out to make his promo and to reveal what he's doing about the titles. The Executive VP of Talent Relations, John Laurinaitis, came out. Just kind of said what he does and everything like that. Just a stupid little promo. I don't know why he's getting TV time. I think it was just for that. Cena then came out. John said that Triple H should strip Cena. Triple H said he's not going to strip Cena. The best part of Money. Then they went on to talk about Money in the Bank. Cena said that his best part was punching John in the face. He says he should do it again right now. Triple H says he's got no problem with it. Then, as Triple H says that he's not going to strip Cena of the title, Punk interrupts, says that he asked if he's stripping him. Triple H said no, that they're both champions, and that he will they will just they'll sorry that everything will be decided at SummerSlam. We'll have champion versus champion, Cena versus Punk to determine the undisputed WWE champ, and that will finish it. So it looks like they might maybe having a new belt debuted after that. Who knows? But I kind of hope not, because I like the current WWE belt. So hopefully they kind of continue this feud a little bit more even after SummerSlam, as it's turning out to be a really good feud. They're starting to kind of build it up more like they used to in the past. Just build up feuds for over a few months, have them go on for a couple pay-per-views and kind of end after that for a bit. And as Raw was going off the air, we had Punk and Cena both holding up their belts, taking turns, their music hitting every time they raised their belts. That part got kind of stupid. It's like Punk would raise up his belt, his music hit, Cena would then hold up his belt, and his music would hit and start playing, and it just got really stupid, and then Raw eventually went off the air. So for your matches as of right now for SummerSlam are Punk versus Cena, champion versus champion, to determine the undisputed champ. We've got Christian versus Orton, and I believe it's a no-holds-barred match for the World Heavyweight title. We've got probably gonna have a Divas match. Phoenix versus Kelly. Looks like we could end up having a U.S. title match. Ziggler versus Riley. That's not been confirmed, but it looks like it might happen. Who knows? Have to see what next week brings. So SummerSlam looks like it might be. So far, it's turning out to have. Looks like it's got a couple really good matches. Don't know why it's in LA again for like the 4th year in a row. Hopefully they start changing that soon, as it's kind of getting old. Why they only have one place. Like they're only going to LA for SummerSlam. I don't know if it's because it's California. It's like summer, everyone's dream to go to for summer or something. Who knows? That's quick Raw review, and more to come later. See ya.